Hey guys, man, it's the Gang Stuff today, and I'm gonna have to break up this voiceover into two parts because my mom's about to get home, but I'm gonna start it for now. This was a decent 4-kill solo game I got, although it was really 3 kills because it was a solo win. It was really only like 3 kills because the last guy I think like fell to his death, or I think he might have accidentally shockwave grenaded himself into the storm or something like that. As some of you know, I land Happy Hamlet literally every game now, unless I have to show off something for a video or like it's a challenge to land somewhere else. But yeah, so I will say the 90 Fortnite Singularity is way better than the upgraded version. It looks so much cooler. At least the drift one does. But it's whatever. Did I get 2 wins today or just 1? No, I got one. And then the game after this, I ended up doing very well also and then barely dying. And I believe there was actually another game where I also did very well and barely died. I have to voice over the whole video because I was streaming and I was playing solos, so I was talking a little I really wasn't talking much at all until endgame. As you can see, I just picked up that kill there, and I can't play the sound because I was watching a video in the background while I was streaming, and you could have heard that if I don't voice over this whole video. So, unfortunately, I do have to voice over this entire video, but you know, it is what it is. Well, no, not the entire video. At the very end, the video ended, and rather than watching a new one, I just went without it and started commentating. That's not why I went without it. I went without it because I just wanted to make sure that I won and didn't focus on anything else, like finding another video to watch or going back to watching the Goldbergs, which I could have done. I don't know why I didn't, but I guess it's a good thing because you guys are going to get to hear me commentate a little bit at the end of the video. So as you can see, I'm just proceeding to loot Happy Hamlet. I got that 1 kill. I heard the guy's footsteps for a while, and I came upstairs to loot. I suspected he might be there, and he was there. I shotgunned him, and then I switched to my AR. One thing, though, what was weird is it felt like an SMG when I shot my AR. Like, the shots seemed to be going faster than usual, at least in the moment. And it even sounded kind of like an SMG. I might have been imagining things, though. This is also my first win of the season, so that is the new umbrella. I believe it's just called X, and I could be wrong, but I think it's just called X. And yeah, I'm getting the battle pass today, and today is Friday. I'm getting the battle pass today. I think there's like this weird thing. I had to ask Reddit about sales tax on V-Buck purchases, because sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. I have $0 on my account, basically, and I want to get a $10 PlayStation gift card to get the V-Bucks, but, like, will it charge me the extra 80 cents for the 8% sales tax in New York? Or sometimes $10.79. Sometimes they round down, sometimes they round up. Technically, they're supposed to round up when it's in the middle, when it's, like, a 5. Because technically, it would round up to... Well, no, it depends. It really depends. Never mind. It depends where in between those cents it is. If it's less than half, you'd round down, which I guess it must be because they always round down. So it would be would they charge the extra 79 cents for sales tax if I buy the V-Bucks? Because if so, I can't pay that because I have $0 and 0 cents currently in my wallet on PlayStation Store. They call it a wallet. I don't mean like a real physical wallet. I don't have one, but I do have some money. It's just I don't want to spend an extra $10 to get a $20 PlayStation gift card just so I can pay sales tax to get my V-Bucks. Another weird thing is the Breakpoint pack, which is what I was going to get, is still available for me, while for other people, at least on Reddit, at least this one guy that replied, he said it wasn't available for him anymore. But at least earlier today it was for me, which is kind of weird. But also today I'm trying Arby's chicken tenders and curly fries for the first time ever. I've only been to Arby's once ever, and I believe I got a sandwich. It was, I don't think it was that good. I generally don't like sandwiches that much, unless it's a hamburger. Turkey sandwich with chips is okay. People think I'm weird for putting potato chips on a sandwich. I actually think it's getting more popular, though. I mean, it happened in the Goldbergs, too. Jeff Schwartz did it in one of the episodes. But yeah, anyways. Oh yeah, also the ABC show, The Goldbergs, it's the best show on television, and it's the only one we watch live. Now, there's some other ones that we watch, like on Netflix or Hulu that I watch. Well, Netflix, but I watch Goldbergs on Hulu. Yeah, there's some other shows that I watch, but not live, like when they air. By the way, guys, if I'm just like randomly moving around in movements that don't make any sense and like almost standing still even, it's probably because a lot of times I might be like looking at my phone or something like that. And that's why I believe I've like stopped in my tracks like a few times this game, too. If you counted that brief one, 3, but you can't really count that one. So like 2 times that I stopped or barely moved for a decent amount of time. It's just because a lot of times I'll have something I want to look at on my phone or, something like that. If you could hear my live commentary, you would know, but I wasn't commentating this game much. So, yeah. Basically, though, I was going to say, I know everything about the Goldbergs. I don't watch many TV shows, period, even, like, on Netflix. But I only a few, and only when new episodes come out, which they seem to not come out much. New seasons, whatever. So I just mainly watch the Goldbergs. I know everything about it. I found hundreds of plot holes. I point new plot holes out every day that I figure out. There are a ton of plot holes in the Goldbergs, by the way, but I know more about the Goldbergs than probably most of the people that work for the Goldbergs do. So they work for ABC. Anyways, guys, I'm going to continue the voiceover in a different part now. Yeah, guys, so I'm here for the next phase of the voiceover. As you can see, I'm just building down the hill. I'm currently in a car, so if you can hear noises in the background, that is why. Anyways, yeah, I'm just rotating into zone now by Shifty. This game ended up going pretty well, but yeah. Farming up more mats. I ended up doing a lot of mat farming endgame, if I remember correctly, in this game. Well, no, that might have been a different game. No, I think that was a different game. Never mind, guys. But yeah, I do some more mat farming, and it turns out the chest on that hill had not been looted yet, so we ended up going to get that. At this point, there are 23 people left in the game. I will be coming out with a YouTube video probably tomorrow morning, but maybe tonight, guys, thanking Fruity, the pro player Fruity, for something. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet, guys, but you'll know when you watch that video, if you do, which you should. Yeah. I end up having to drop the slurp juice for a sniper later in the game, I guess, which I think was a bad idea, because I kind of ended up needing the slurp and not the sniper. But, yeah. I had multiple endgame performances today where I made it late game in Fortnite. But, yeah. Just farming up. I switch pickaxes a decent amount. There's a lot of pickaxes that I like. That one, Virtue, is one of my favorites, though. It's along with the arc set. It's very cool. I switch skins sometimes. Gliders, I don't switch much, but I still, a little bit. Contrails, I switch a little bit, but not much. And my skin, I already said that I switched a decent amount. I don't know how I feel about the upgraded version. It would have been better if I could have gotten those 2 extra Fort Bites to get to 100, gotten the helmets, then I could have worn the 90 Fort Bite, 90 Fort Bite Drift Singularity with the helmet, so people would know I got 100 Fort Bites, but the skin itself, except for the helmet, would still look good. Can you do that, though? Can you use the 90 Fort Bite thing with the 100 Fort Bite helmet? I don't know, because it's all about the selectable styles, and, I don't know if you can select a helmet separately. I don't think you can use, the Drift helmet on the Rex Singularity. Maybe you can. I don't really know. But, and I don't know because I wasn't able to get to the 100 Fort Bites, even though I could have. But yeah, so I have to rotate for this zone, too. I ended up having to spend most of this game constantly rotating to get to another zone. And yeah. it's definitely interesting how there's, like, pink stuff around the monster now. And, like, flowers and stuff and pink trees and everything. Rumor has it that, and my friend told me this in the Season 10 video, last time I checked, that video had 0 views. It's currently approximately 1:12, which that clock could be off by, like, a minute or two. It's approximately 1:12 p.m. on Friday afternoon. And that video, last time I checked, which was like a few hours ago, had 0 views, I think. So, probably because it's so long of a video that people don't want to watch it for that long. But they could at least watch some of it. I mean, they could kind of skip around in the video, like looking at the Battle Pass part to see the Battle Pass. And then maybe skipping to where they saw me using the mech, and then they can watch that. I mean, they don't have to watch the whole thing if they don't want to. They don't have to listen to me read the boring patch notes if they already have, or if they already know the changes because their friends told them. I saw the guy was spectating me, so I danced on him. I do star power way too much, probably because it's just, like, the top one that I have in my scroll wheel thing, first section on my emotes, and it's the top, so it's, like, the easiest to do, I guess. So I do star power emote a lot in the game. I ended up boxing up endgame like I do a lot. Sometimes I camp endgame, sometimes I don't. It really depends on the situation, honestly. In some games it makes sense to, in some games it's not. It just doesn't make sense to. It really depends. Like, if someone pushes you, obviously you're going to have to fight them, unless you have mobility, which... Is mobility even a thing in the game now? I mean, they removed ballers, like, and quads, but mainly ballers is the problem. There's not much mobility, and it really devalues Happy Hamlet for me, because Happy Hamlet was such a good place for me to land, and now that they removed ballers, it's not. Now, let me explain that. It's because it was always very reliable that I was going to be able to, it was always going to be reliable that I would be able to, even if I didn't get zone, which actually I tended to get lucky with zone sometimes when I landed Happy. Now, not as much as I did when I first started landing there, but still, it didn't matter if I got zone or not, because there were always either ballers at the racetrack northwest or the expedition outpost northeast. So there were always nearby ballers, so I could get a late rotation and have more time to loot the place. But now with no ballers in the game, landing Happy just makes less sense, because I can't get to the zone faster. I can't get to the zone very fast when I don't have it. And Happy being on the edge of the map, you don't get zone much. So, okay, guys, I have to do another phase of the voiceover now. Okay, guys, I'm here to continue the voiceover now. I might have to end it very briefly, close to the end of when I'm gonna need to be doing voiceover. Yeah. But maybe not. Depends. I probably will, though, to be honest. But yeah, okay, so this wasn't the game I was thinking of where I did a lot of endgame farming, but I did do a lot of endgame farming, as you can see. A decent amount, anyways. It's good to be loaded up on mats. I know that I sometimes devalue mats. I like to only get an okay amount of mats, like maybe 200 total, get a kill on someone, take their mats, and then, yeah. And that sometimes works, but sometimes it's just better, you know, in case you don't think you're going to get a kill, sometimes it is just better to load up on mats yourself, which is what I ended up doing in this game. Here, I was just moving slightly ahead of the storm, crouching, maintaining good positioning. It was a spot where it seemed easy to not get sniped, because a lot of people were involved in fighting against each other, and a lot of people especially were on the hill where the volcano used to be, where a pressure plant is. Yeah, so one thing I will say is I think one of the events is going to be a future event, maybe the end of Season 10, will be the volcano erupting and destroying the pressure plant. I think that is a very real possibility. I don't know, though. Didn't the volcano already erupt, though? I think it did. I can't even keep track of all the events in Fortnite now. But this guy was just kind of chilling, not doing much. Somehow, maybe he kept getting blank hit markers on me or something. which I kind of feel bad for him for that. I still would have won the fight, but like I still feel bad for him about that. It's just unfortunate because I think he did hit me. It just might not have counted. But I was able to luckily kill him without him doing any damage to me somehow, which is weird because it seemed like he did hit me and could have been a blank. I really don't know. It was weird, but I mean, I'll take it, obviously. I'd rather him not do damage to me. Later in this game, when it came down to 2 people, I ended up taking the Chug Jug when I was at 175 because I knew it was the final fight. So I probably would just kill him in one little wave of fighting, and we wouldn't have an opportunity to heal up, most likely. And I was correct, and that ended up working out in my favor. The way he died, though, I think he like shockwaved himself into the zone or into the storm or something, or maybe he just fell off of the builds. I don't really know, but I didn't actually shoot him for him to die. It's weird. But I will be switching relatively soon to live commentary. But yeah, Mom, it's coming up. But yeah, I'm trying to help navigate my mom with Apple Maps right now. So at this point, I thought there was someone still in this box, and I ended up being wrong, and I believe someone started shooting at me as I got close to the box. Someone started shooting at me. Yeah, you guys saw that. I missed it because I was looking at Apple Maps, but I ended up getting close up, kind of hugging the mountain, and it ended up working, and I didn't get shot. I'm gonna box up pretty soon when I get in the zone, and yeah, it ended up working out. Yeah, so I ended up boxing up here. Eventually, I'm gonna launch pad out. I'm gonna be launch padding out because I was still able to hold on to this launch pad, and pretty soon you guys will hear my voice switch from the voiceover to live commentary. I will tell you guys when that's happening, though, if I have time to, which I don't know if I will, but hopefully. But yeah, guys, so I'm just chilling. I don't know if I said this earlier in the video because I kind of forget what I was doing for the voiceover, but I don't know whether Fortnite charges sales tax or not. I think sometimes it does, but like when I get a $10 gift card and I want to spend $10 and I don't have any money in my wallet already, and then I gotta pay sales tax, I gotta get another $10 gift card. It's like I refuse to do. If it's $10, it should just be $10. I mean, I think PlayStation should be doing a $10.80 gift card. Just to accommodate New York State sales tax and other state sales taxes that might be higher, so maybe even more than that. But anyways, guys, I believe we're about to switch to live commentary. But yeah, that's the problem I'm having right now with Fortnite and sales tax and stuff. Live commentary now. That was lame. I'm gonna take a chug just because this is the last fight, so there's no reason not to. Hit those, baby, even though I didn't hit anything at all. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That was the Gang FTW, and yeah, see you guys.